Hello, everybody, and welcome back once more to Ace Phoenix Wright Trademark Attorney Trilogy Trademark. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
Yeah,
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm NV Jitters.
I'm Cece. And I'm Kozi.
And
Hello, we're new to this series.
What's up?
Yes.
We're new to this series.
Are you, though?
No.
Not technically, because I've
None
been
of us are new.
hyperfixating on it.
Well,
Yes, you have been.
we wanna finally finish this game that we've been playing since forever, so at a certain point we should do that. And maybe it'll be today. Who knows? Turnabout goodbyes. Day 3. Try.
We still gotta get what's his name? Miles off.
We are gonna get Miles off so good. Only now have I realized the truth. We really should have rewatched what we were doing. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Rebel.
Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far.
Just real quick, what evidence have we seen so far?
However, that's
you
a
wanna
good point.
No. I'll pick
Show
it up.
them the badge.
Where's our donut?
Where is the bagel? This leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly.
Exactly, I got you scratch my titty.
If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes.
That's enough to watch an anime.
One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight.
To 12:15.
Why, I ask you? Why?
Uh-oh. I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes.
What's wrong, Nick?
That's
I think I just had a stroke. I have it.
Huh?
Remember the case with the steel samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
It was last episode. Well, sort of. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Maya. Think, Maya. Think.
Yes?
If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Boy, I wish you would tell us what that hunch is.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
No.
Safe. We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Except our jobs. Well, my job. You're a volunteer, technically.
I don't think Phoenix knows what his hunch is. I think he's waiting for Maya to figure it out for him.
Yeah, he's like, normally I say this and you're like, I'm so glad you finally figured out that it was this man at this time.
Are we waiting for
Can you
Maya
turn
to
to your
figure it out?
sister again?
Or are we waiting for Mia to possess Maya to figure it out?
I think that's it.
You just watch it. Let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Salmon.
I think it was Colonel Mustard with the spoon in the library.
Your Honor. Oh, a
I
spoon is
don't
a very
remember
deadly
what the
weapon.
weapons were.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I mean, you could scoop out someone's eyes, I guess.
Oh, you can do so much more than that. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Maybe if I just act like I know what I'm talking about, he'll think I know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Shit, that backfired.
So, you finally realized the truth.
The truth is, you have a dick on your tie.
Is that what that is?
That there can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Yeah.
Wrong, Van Kama. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
No.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts.
I would not take a deep breath while in the same room as you.
Ooh.
At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake.
Or was there?
This was shown by the witness's photograph, which you'll have to censor.
Yep, I censor it every time.
The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat.
Okay, how'd we get this angle? Again.
Pew.
There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell in the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
Except it doesn't make sense.
Maybe
I admit.
Maybe Edgeworth was not the only person on the boat. Maybe he was...
No, think about this. The gunshot went off, which caused the camera to go off. Why would it take a second picture, though? If there wasn't another gunshot. But why would you shoot a man again after he's already in the water?
Anyway, I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes.
So you're agreeing with me.
But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
True. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting.
Guess
Oh, that was the judge.
We have photographic
sorry.
evidence of the time of the shooting.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
The timestamp on the photo is 01:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Ow. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth can be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad?
I will admit that you are an infuriating individual, but no, I am not mad. Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer, Edgeworth and Hammond. Well, it can't be Edgeworth and Hammond, because that makes him the murderer. Murderer and Hammond? Edgeworth and the murderer, perhaps? Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. We should have saved.
Yeah.
After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50. He assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. Ow. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
He's a hell of a rapper.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright?
That's me.
Tell us the name of the murderer, then. Who is he?
Bonkama. Please, Bonkama. The murderer's name. Right. It's, Miles Edgeworth. Ron Hart.
I don't know.
Well, if we don't know, then Edgeworth's fucked anyway, because the system sucks.
Yeah.
Unless it was Lotta Hart.
Throw her under the bus.
It was Lotta Hart?
I don't know.
Tarnation?
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
Oh, okay. Because you asked specifically for the name. You don't know.
Again, you waste my time.
Did we already interview the parrot? Yes, we did.
I don't know because he never told us.
Yeah.
The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. Ow. 1150, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop?
Damn Skippy.
Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone?
Mm-hmm.
May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? That's a good point. Well then, where did the murder take place? Court record. Court record!
Yeah.
Show the judge where the murderer really took place. I mean, it could have been, probably, at the shop or something, or, I don't know.
On the dock?
Maybe on the dock. Probably on the dock. And then you just stuff it in a boat and drop it on in, and then you meet your buddy and then get out.
Yeah.
Didn't Larry hear a gunshot?
Larry did hear the gunshot.
Where was he?
He was down at the
car?
bottom.
Oh,
Yeah,
It
he
was
was
like-
by the stand.
No, he's
Yeah,
down
he
by the
was over here.
stand, so
I think it's that happened in the boat shop.
more than
Yeah.
likely.
Why?
Ow.
Oh good, the music stopped.
Here, of course, the boat
That's good.
shop where he lives. That way he could meet the victims without anyone seeing.
Do you have any proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Court record.
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will.
Do you want me to go to the court record?
I mean, I always use the court record before I make decisions.
I mean, I
Because
feel like
it
we're
usually
doing
will
pretty
help
well,
me.
despite, flying by the seat of our pants a little bit.
It's okay. We'll pull it up before next decision.
Okay.
What? Are you controlling that?
No.
That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something.
Oh, that's Larry.
He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he starts to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time.
Oh, so he had to be pretty close.
In other words, the gunshot was very, very close. Close by. He's a wascally widow murderer.
Thank you, Elmer Fudd.
And where would that be if he had just returned the boat?
The boat shop.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I love the judge in these games so much. He's like a toddler.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, I am.
what happened that night on Gourd Lake?
Well,
Glad
let me
you
tell you,
asked.
Your Honor.
Please tell the court from the beginning.
It all started when I was born.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Absolutely not. Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, I'll figure it out on the way. And
I
if
could
I take it
bullshit my
slow,
way out of
I
this.
If I
might just be
start
able
at the
to figure
very
this out.
beginning,
What?
I can confuse them all.
That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. My goodness. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out onto the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Miles Edgeworth. I think it's Miles Edgeworth.
Why would Edgeworth fire the gun?
Probably in self-defense, but
What?
it was a blank. That's how he's faking the murder.
I think it was the boat shop caretaker.
Yeah, all he had to do was fire a gun to make the
Yeah.
camera go off.
Alright. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Wait, was it missing 3 bullets?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the
Yeah.
court record said that it was shot 3 times. Well, that a gun was shot 3 times.
Yep.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose.
And if I don't, you
Thanks.
lose, bitch. Because the first shot missed.
To create a witness.
Create a witness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness.
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires 1 shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol on the boat behind him.
So, were Edgeworth's
I
prints
see.
on the gun?
Yeah,
Why was he dumb enough to pick it up?
because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's a dumbass, but we
Yeah.
love him.
To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor.
Never trust somebody that acts
Would
dumb.
he have to take a boat back out?
These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before.
Yeah, if Edgeworth could just identify, like, yeah, that's the guy who jumped into the water.
The
Yeah.
boat shop caretaker. Quickly! Quickly.
Oh boy.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions.
By all means, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Alright.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said?
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake then? I am sorry.
Oh, I love it when he seethes.
What Wright has said was mostly correct.
You mean I was right?
Astonishingly so, actually.
Always the air
Oh.
of surprise, Miles.
Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve.
That's why you
And
went
why
to my
didn't he
Christmas
say,
party.
why didn't Miles Edgeworth say any of this to us at all in the
Yeah.
days before this trial?
Because he wanted to go to
Because that
jail.
would
I
have
don't
made
know.
it too easy.
Truth. So true.
He
Wright had
wants
to prove his love.
Yeah, he wants to watch Phoenix struggle. It's part
so
of their
true,
games.
bestie. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
You're on
It's
trial for
just
murder,
a childhood
son.
trauma.
Your Honor, sir!
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet.
You asked me to bring the damn witness, damn
The
it!
witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! Well, how did you
Okay.
run all the way there and back?
Yeah.
What?
Well, what should I do?
Find him! Quickly! We cannot allow him to get away.
Shit just got real.
Yeah.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared!
Yeah, how do you explain that, bitch?
A
Just let
search
him
warrant has
scratch his
already been
kitty.
issued.
How? That fast?
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. Oof.
Are we going into overtime?
I guess. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness!
Oh my god.
Am I understood?
Just barely.
Great. One more thing.
Oh, one more thing.
Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial.
See, yet again, another thing that they do completely wrong in any sense of the law is that they did not immediately identify who this man was when he was testifying.
Yeah.
The very first
Listen,
question you always ask is...
None of this game makes sense.
Oh, no, we've already been on rants. Me and Al have already been on rants multiple
Don't worry.
times on how
It gets worse with every game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Al
Please
have
say
already
your
been on
name and
multiple
occupation to the
rants.
court.
Honestly, at a certain point, it's just going to end up becoming frontier law at a certain point.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Literally just wait until this trilogy is over. The next trilogy with Apollo,
Yeah.
like,
Also
It's-
bad.
no sense.
No.
Nothing makes sense. Not at all. I want him, and I want to know who he is.
I
want
want
him-
pictures of Spider-Man, damn it!
Carnally?
Why would you jump there? That's so weird.
They're both old. It's not that weird.
Very well. Court is adjourned. Go away. I need to take my meds.
Yep, court is adjourned. And so are we. We'll be back next time on the 27th of December, the District Court. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast, Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series, Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!